Hey chingoos! Today I'm going to be teaching you how to make Soondubu. Today I'm going to be making kimchi Soondubu. You can add in any type of protein or fish cake or shrimp, whatever you want to do. So we're going to start with our portable burner and my little bowl, and we're going to start with a little bit of olive oil just to coat the bottom, maybe about a few teaspoons. And then we're going to take our gochugaru. And I have a few, maybe about a tablespoon in here, but I'm gonna do just like a teaspoon or two to soak it in here. And now we're just gonna cook this a little bit to create a paste. So you want that burner on low, and you really don't want to burn it because it's going to smell like burnt pepper. So if you need to add a little bit more oil, that's okay too. Okay, now that we've got this paste, we are going to quickly add our kimchi so that this doesn't burn. You can add however much you like, but we really don't want to overflow this bowl too quickly. We want to add about half before we add our tofu. So there's our kimchi adding into our Soondubu, and we're going to add in our gochujang. I have about a little bit more than a tablespoon here. Gonna add that right in here. The doggy is visiting me, hello. And just mix that all together. Soondubu is all about kind of eyeing where you're going. You don't want to overflow, but also if you want your soup more soup-based, you can add in more chicken broth. If you want it more kimchi-based, add more kimchi. Now we're going to add in our chicken broth here. Just gonna go to about half, so that was barely like a quarter cup of chicken broth in here. And we're going to let this simmer. Oh, one thing I forgot to put in, but it's okay, you could put it in early or you can put it in about halfway through, is just chopped garlic. And you don't want this to burn either, so if you just add it into your soup base, that'll be okay too. I'm gonna mix that all together, and that was about 2 cloves, I believe.
Hi everyone, this is Serafina and I have your TMI for today Bunhwa information. Today we'll be talking about Soondubu. Sydney is making Soondubu today, which is Korean soft tofu stew. Dubu is the tofu part, and soon is basically meaning the pure tofu. Soondubu jjigae, soft tofu stew, has been around in Korea for a long time. I believe it's from the Joseon era and has been still in Korean cuisine today. There are different ways or types of Soondubu jjigae that you can make. You can add more vegetables, add seafoods and meats to make it to your own personal preference. It has been growing a lot in America and has become popular here too. And that is all for today's Bunhwa information. Thank you. Bye.
Okay, our soup is boiling. I don't know if you can hear it, but it looks really good. And I'm about to add 8 ounces of this silken tofu. You want your tofu to be soft. If it's medium or firm, it's not going to have the same effect of kind of soaking up the juice of the Soondubu. So let's add that in. Awesome. Let my soup boil for a little bit. The tofu is falling apart and is falling into the soup. And now comes for my favorite part. We're going to turn off our burner. We're going to take 1 egg, or how many ever eggs you want, and we're just going to add this to the top. There you go. Now you can eat this soup just how it is, or you can eat it with some rice, which I like to do. Just kind of spoon it over and soak up the rice. Wonderful meal for breakfast, for dinner, for whenever you're hungry. And it's super fast and easy to make, and I hope you learned something today, and thank you for watching.
Baby, I'll be good for you.